Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wildcard game. It's the one-game National League wildcard playoff between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, I really love these one-game wildcard matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to one game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams? Should be a lot of fun to watch.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2021 San Francisco Giants.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. And the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. In now for Colorado, Victor Rivera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hits this one hard the other way. Panic's got it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now, 2 away.
Center fielder,
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Stepping in, Trevor Story. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is high. The throw.
got it.
And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, Dero?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it. So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Hernandez, the former Philly, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
The 3-1 pitch. He's in there for a full count now, 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Little dribbler down the line. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. He played it. Stepping in, Trevor Story. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Kershaw has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Coming to the plate now, David Dahl, and he could give his guy. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Now in the box, Ian Desmond, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The next 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such...
It'll bring up Tony Walters. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And here's a ball hit in the air. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Brandon Belt started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Belt is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's Buster Posey now. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting center, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Anderson, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. The 1-2. Line drive to center field, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 1-0. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Victor Rivera.
Digging in, Victor Rivera, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Line toward the alley in left center. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He threw a base on balls his first time up. The 1-2. Oh, look at that stop to Crawford for 1. On the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And they're runners at the corners now. From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Line, but speared on a hop. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Brandon.
So 1 gone here in the San Francisco third. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Popped up. Story has a play. And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth, Edgar Layton.
Ready now, Clayton Kershaw. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Miguel Sano as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to. This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Ready for another chance? David Dahl. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Standing in, Ian Desmond. He'll look to bounce back after. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The catcher, number 14.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these.
3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Dahl. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The second baseman, number 12, Joe Panic.
Here's Joe Panic looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over.
Hit on the ground out to short. Story brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. At the plate, Tyler Anderson. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The pitcher, number 40, Tyler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. skied into straightaway right. McCutchen is under it. 2 down.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Victor Rivera. He singled his last time up. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Another full count pitch home. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Halfway home, still no score.
Leading off for the Giants, first baseman, Brandon Hill.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Now here it comes. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Crawford is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's working on a 1 for 2. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, third baseman, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Sano. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now.
High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. 1 out. Riding in once again, Brandon Crawford. Hit to third. Sano fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Into the box, Clayton Kershaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that one just missed outside. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Back here in San Francisco, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get. Next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now, Ian Desmond. He swings and lines it to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the 2nd out.
Represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Tony Walters. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Pitch is popped up. Chapman over to his left, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready for another shot now to Oscar Hernandez. He'll try and get something started in the hole. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
The second baseman, number 12, Joe.
So in now for San Francisco, Joe Panic. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hard liner to center field. Blackman is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Ray Mancini.
Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans.
Popped him up. Anderson has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Tyler Anderson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
1-2 in just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to
Or at least force him out of the game.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Carson Smith enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Victor Rivera will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And a relay to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And late here in this wild card game, they have taken the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game.
Smoke toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
First delivery to him on the way. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Ready with the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings as a...
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen going back. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Here's Miguel Sano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little.
Hit hard down the line, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl,
Outside,
as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 2-1 home. Runners off for second. Hit on the ground to third. Backhanded. Throw pulls the first baseman off the back. Tommy Kahnle takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Ian Desmond will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. The 2-0 on the way. Line drive to left. Mancini is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walters.
Striding in, Tony Walters. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game. The 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 4-0 Colorado. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later.
Now here's a swing by Belt, and he gets a lot of this one. Out to deep right field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And that's the first out.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
In now, Buster Posey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Rivera ranging into shallow right. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Road. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
Brian Shaw will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jordan Patterson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now McCutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. Patterson going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High pop-up. Walters moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Giants leave 1. They're down 4-0. Back now in Northern California's Bay Area. We're set to continue the 9th inning in this one. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Corey Guerin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Evan Longoria is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Evan Longoria.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Up next for Colorado, second baseman, DJ.
Striding in for the Rockies, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back in standing. Into the box now, Victor Rivera, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To Crawford for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Scott Ober, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Leading up for the Giants here in the bottom of the 9th, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Patterson has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Into the box now, Evan Longoria. Now the 1-2 pitch. Softly on a line to third. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Center fielder, Teoscar.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Ready once again, Joe Panic. He lined out in his last trip, so look. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Benji Finney takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Line to the right side. Dahl is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
And these wild card games are hard enough. It's your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball, but they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing at the plate all game long, so he really was the story.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League wildcard game.
Play ball.